next speaker is also for County Commissioner and for District 2, Marcus Carter.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming out tonight. We need folks that are informed and able to vote, not only their conscience, but what they know that needs to happen within the county. Again, my name is Marcus Carter. I am running for County Commissioner in the 2nd District. And the principles I'm running on primarily is that you matter. If we want to see this county get back to work, then we need to turn you loose. And the county has to stop regulating you. The state constitution, Article 1, Section 1, says that all political power is inherent in the people, and governments derive their just power from the consent of the governed, and is established to, now folks, these last 5 words are most critical. It's established to protect and maintain individual rights. That's its only purpose. That's the only thing it's supposed to do. And any time that it's operating outside of that, then it's operating outside of its authority for government. Kitsap County has been doing that for way too long. And it is time that we put people back into office that will honor that oath to uphold the Constitution and see to it that the county is returned to you. The county cannot rebuild the economy, the county government. It cannot do it. All the county does is it's a drain on the economy. You can rebuild the economy, and we need to turn you loose. We need to make sure that you're not regulated. And the people that set up in the county offices need to stand up for you to the state. Our county commissioners should have informed Jay Inslee from day one that Kitsap County is open for business. And we will defend our business owners. I haven't met a single individual that wants to see someone else get sick or to try to make them sick. And if they have a bubble and you've got one, we honor it. We've seen people do that, and they do it on their own, not because they're told they have to, but because we know it's the right thing. Caution was advisable when this thing first hit. And people wanted to be cautious. But after that, our county should have stood up to the state, not only on the COVID issue, but with the Growth Management Act. The county should have told the state legislature that our job is to protect the individual rights of our citizens, and therefore we don't care what you pass. We're going to protect your rights to do what you wish with your property, so long as you're not harming somebody else's life, liberty, or property. That's called liberty, folks. It may be dangerous, but there it is. And I'd much rather live in a society that has a little danger to it than to live on my knees begging for the opportunity to go to work or for another book of food stamps or a block of cheese. We have an opportunity this year, unlike any other. We have the opportunity to take back this county and take back the state. We have folks like Marty McClendon, Joshua Freed, a number of people at the state level, Alicia, and they're right here, there you are, and others that understand that that oath is paramount. When we take that oath, and Elizabeth, when we take that oath, we do it before Almighty God and before you. And quite frankly, I'm responsible to Him long before I'm responsible to you. Our state constitution is a wonderful document. How many here have actually read the state constitution? Okay, a few of you haven't. I went down to the state office, the Secretary of State's office, and asked for a copy of the state constitution. And the wonderful lady there at the kiosk turned around and handed me a copy of the federal constitution. And I said, "Oh, that's wonderful. Can I keep that?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Thank you. I will keep that. But that's the federal constitution. I'd like the state constitution." And she looked at me and said, "The state has a constitution?" This is the Secretary of State's office. I said, "Yeah, I think it's the bigger brown one in behind, right next to where you got this." So she went and grabbed it and went, "Oh," handed it to me. I thought, "Oh man, we're in trouble. No wonder we're in trouble." I got a certified copy of the state constitution to use in different cases that I've been involved in. folks, let me tell you, it is a wonderful document. Our federal Constitution, which was passed in 1787, and then the Bill of Rights was kind of an afterthought, although I don't think the regular federal Constitution would have been passed without the promise of the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights came around 2 years later in 1789. In the Washington State Constitution, your Bill of Rights is the start of the document. It's Article 1 of the main document. And too many times, our county elected officials, even our state elected officials, they don't read it, they don't know it, and they certainly won't enforce it. And I'm here to tell you folks, if you don't know what your rights are, you don't have any. Get yourself it's so easy to see it online. Just Washington State Constitution. Go to the website, get it, and start reading it. I quoted for you Article 1, Section 1. Article 1, Section 2 says the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Article 1, Section 3, 4, 5. It is a wonderful document. Article 1, Section 24. The right of the individual citizen to bear arms in defense of himself or the state shall not be infringed or impaired, excuse me. Shall is an imperative word that carries with it the application of absolute certainty. And yet every time we turn around, the county up here is passing more regulations to regulate your ability to exercise your right to firearms. Do you know that we've had 4 ranges in the area shut down, and a 5th one, Kitsap Rifle and Revolver Club's on the ropes right now? Kingston Junior Marksman Range is gone forever. Sheridan Park Range, gone forever. Shelton Rifle and Pistol Club, gone forever. Fort Discovery, gone forever. Folks, you don't know how dangerous, simply because you own a firearm doesn't mean you know how to properly exercise your right to bear arms. And they're doing a roundabout to try to keep you from being able to defend yourself properly. You need a county commissioner up here that understands. In fact, we need 2 of them. Scott Hendon, right there. We need to get Scott elected in the north end. And I guarantee you, you put Scott and you put me in up there, day 1, we will start going through county code, and there's a lot of county code that's all of a sudden just going to go away. It just takes 2 people. That's all it takes. Folks, I won't tell you I've found all the answers. Heck, half the time I can't even find my keys. But I'm telling you, I know the one who has the answers. And I spend my time on my knees in front of him asking for wisdom. And I believe and I know he gives it to us when we ask him. We have the ability to turn things around. We can't wait any longer. You hear every year, or every election year, this is the most important one ever. Well, folks, in Washington State and in Kitsap County, this is. It has gotten out of control. We're following a communist model right now. Progressive taxes that are just unbelievable. The permitting, oh my goodness. The Department of Community Development up here in Kitsap County has been weaponized against the people of Kitsap County. If they don't like what you do, there's another permit you have to have. We've had clients ask me, do I need a permit for it? And I stop them right there. And I said, if you go up to Kitsap County and say, do I need a permit for it? It doesn't matter what follows it. They're going to say yes and turn around and show you a wall of permit applications. And then they'll give your children a nice little fold-up document that's so that you can meet Code E and Codette, the code enforcement bears. And they're nice, and you need to let them on your property. Our current incumbent, Charlotte Garrido, when she was first elected in the 96 election, in 97, she approved and voted for an ordinance that gave the county a right to enter your property without a warrant. Did you know that?
That's unconstitutional.
No, it is not constitutional. And after a lot of pushback from a lot of people, Kitsap Alliance of Property Owners have held, I've been in front of county commissioner meetings on numerous occasions. They finally eliminated it, not because it's unconstitutional, but because, we'll let the state do that. Yeah, their job is to protect us. Folks, if you elect me as county commissioner, you put Scott in there, there's others here, I guarantee you, we will defend your rights. We will govern the government, not you, because that's not their job. You know how to govern your life, and you know how to best run your business, You know how to best raise your family. We're going to let you to it, and we're going to see to it that government gets out of your way. Thank you for hearing me.